It's meal prep day again, so let's meal prep healthy breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner that will get you 100 grams of protein per day.
You wished for more savory breakfast recipes, so this time I'm making cheesy breakfast muffins. First, I crack 6 eggs into a bowl. Then I add cottage cheese, which is a great source of protein. Next, I add some milk. Then I add oat flour and baking powder and a pinch of salt. Next, I add some veggies. I add lots of chopped spinach, a chopped bell pepper, 2 chopped green onions, and fresh basil. Lastly, I add some low-fat shredded cheese. I save part of it for topping. Then I spoon the mixture into greased muffin pan cavities. I add the rest of the shredded cheese on top. Then I bake the muffins at 180 Celsius degrees, 350 in Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. And here are the ready breakfast muffins. I reheat these muffins in the microwave in the morning. Super easy and so tasty. For snack, I'm making mango chia pudding parfaits. First, I make the chia pudding because it needs time to set in the fridge. I add 6 tablespoons of chia seeds into a container. Then I add a low-fat Greek yogurt, which gives this chia pudding a super creamy texture. Then I add some maple syrup for sweetness and vanilla extract for flavor. Lastly, I add milk, and then I just stir until combined. I let the chia pudding set in the fridge for about 1 hour. Meanwhile the chia pudding is setting, I start prepping the dinner and lunch. First, I make the marinade for chicken that I'll be having for dinner. I mix together Greek yogurt, juice of 1 lime, 2 teaspoons of curry powder, half a teaspoon of salt, pinch of chili powder, and 1 tablespoon of garlic-infused olive oil. Then I add 3 chicken breasts and make sure that they're all fully covered in the marinade. I let the chicken marinate in the fridge for 1 hour. Meanwhile, I chop the vegetables for both lunch and dinner. For lunch, I'm making pesto pasta with roasted veggies. I'm using asparagus, zucchini, and grape tomatoes. I spread all the vegetables onto a baking pan lined with parchment paper. I drizzle some olive oil on top and add a pinch of salt. For dinner, I'm also making roasted veggies. I'm using carrots, peppers, and broccoli. Again, I spread the veggies onto a baking pan lined with parchment paper and add olive oil and salt on top. Then I also add the chicken breasts onto the pan. Then I bake the veggies for the lunch at 200 Celsius degrees, 390 in Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. The chicken and vegetables for the dinner I bake for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, I cook chickpea pasta for the lunch. After the pasta and veggies are cooked, I add all the ingredients into a bowl. Lastly, I add some pesto, and then I just mix all the ingredients together. You could also add some mozzarella or parmesan to this if you like. Super simple, but so delicious. Then I finish the chia pudding parfaits. I layer the chia pudding with mango puree into glass jars. Lastly, I add homemade granola on top. I add the recipe for the granola to the description box. This is my new favorite way to make chia pudding. The creamy chia pudding tastes so perfect with the refreshing mango and crispy granola. So yummy. I serve the chicken and veggies with rice and a yogurt sauce. I add the recipe for the sauce to the description.
Those were all the meals I meal prepped today, and as always, the written recipes are in the description box. Let me know in the comments what kind of recipes you want to see next. I hope you tried the recipes. Enjoy!